we need to take the show on the road.
You heard it here, folks. We're going to be on a road in a large to mid-sized van, actually.
Dude, a live jamcast? Like, where we just bullshit and then, like,
just,
riff off the audience?
Hang out in the Walmart parking lot?
Yeah, and then jam?
Jam in
I think
in
it would be
parking
sick.
lot?
I can see. Can you picture it?
I can see it, dude. I'd be wearing sunglasses, but I could see it, dude.
Anyway, shout out to Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh, shit. The wrong.
Yeah, don't do that one.
My hands are full over here, man. You got me all these liquid items.
Shout out to Pabst Blue Ribbon. Natty Boh had their chance, and they reached out to us.
You snooze, you lose.
Well, they reached out to us and then didn't follow up after I followed up. I gave that
like
company
trying to like make plans with the boys. You're just like, yeah, we'll do something, and then you're like, never mind, man. Like, I'm never gonna hit you up back about it.
Well, I want to talk about that because we haven't done this in 3 to 4 weeks. We haven't done this in like a month.
It's been almost a month, yeah.
And I understand why.
Yeah,
work fucking sucks for everybody, but you get into this weird groove. I'm not even gonna call it a groove. I'm not even gonna call it a rhythm. You get in this weird routine. Everyone, not you personally, just like us as people, where you'll work all day and then you're like, God, I can't wait to get home and fucking chill. And then you get home and chill and you sit on a couch for like another 8 hours. And then when the day comes to do something that you really want to do, you're stuck in that routine of like, nah, I just want to chill. But when you get here and you're doing it, and whether it be a podcast, playing music, hanging out with your friends, going to a bar, going to like a house, when you're in that moment, you're like, oh, this is fucking tight.
You got to change it up sometimes.
That's what I mean. So like, I know the feeling. Like, I didn't want to come here tonight, but as soon as I'm here, then I'm like, fuck like we're doing it again.
It's true, man. Yeah.
Plus, when we don't get together, it's like every time we take a break, one of us almost dies. And I'm like, so we can't be taking breaks anymore.
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you're right. Because
last time we took a break, my fucking nose fell off. Yeah. And I bled out in the hospital. We know all about it. Check it out on the last episode. Yeah. And then, so now it's your turn to almost die. And I feel like then it's going to come back on me, and I'm not trying to go through that again.
Yeah, that's true.
So what the fuck happened?
Well, okay, so like, it was about a month ago. I was at work, and I was in, like, I think it was northeast DC. I was in a really bad part of DC, and I was on my route, like covering somebody else's route. So it wasn't even my territory. Like, I was literally just out there covering somebody else's stuff because they were on vacation. So I was like, okay, cool. So I go, and I go to this, convenience store, just like any routine day, like like I do every day, and I walk in and I open the door and I walk in and just. I automatically knew. I was like, oh, I'm not in a nice part of town. Just because it was literally like everything was like behind bulletproof glass. Like it was like one of those convenience stores where you walk into like a hallway and there's like a spinny thing and you put the money in and then there's like just glass everywhere and everything's behind the glass. Like you can't even just walk up and be like, let me get a drink or whatever. So I was like, all right. So I just talked to the guys and I was like, hey, you guys need an order this week? I'm just here. I'm covering for so-and-so. Like, and they're like, you know what? We're good this week. You're good. And I was like, all right. So I was like, I knew it was going to be a waste of time, but I just had to go do it. So I walk out of the place and there's just a couple guys chilling, loitering, just as, what you do at a convenience store. Just hanging out, shooting shit. So I'm like, I just throw the deuces, I was like, what's up, guys? I was like, have a good day kind of deal. And I'm literally like walking to my car. And as I'm opening my door to get into my car, all of a sudden, like within feet, like from me to you away, there's these 4 loud shots. Like I'm just talking, like it was so loud that I could feel like the actual like concussion from the blast. It was that close. And as soon as it happened, I saw like 2 guys just drop. And so, like, I just dropped. I just dropped to the ground. And I just, like, that was, I don't know. I never, practiced for this. I just, like,
never been shot at before.
And then I was just like, holy shit. I was like, everything was, like, slow motion, like, straight up, like, Saving Private Ryan. Like, that's really, and it was, like, and, like, I was just like, what the fuck? And I just saw these 2 dudes drop. And I'm just like, holy shit. And I just dropped to the ground. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that was, like, gunshots. And then I literally just, like, came to and, like, army crawled on the ground and like got into my car because my car door was kind of open because I was like actually getting inside.
Yeah.
So I literally, like, I look around and I didn't see those guys get up for a second, and I was just like, oh my God, these guys got shot, and I'm just like, here, like, what the fuck do I do? So I just like crawl into my car, fucking throw that shit in reverse, and I have never like driven like that. I thought I was the best driver in the world. I've been watching a lot of Formula One, Drive to Survive, and I barreled ass out of there. Like, I just like didn't even think to call 911 or anything. I was like, what am I gonna do? I didn't even see the person do it, so I was like, I'm not wasting my time. So I fucking barrel ass. I ran through like 3 red lights and just found like a neighborhood and just pulled over in this, just on the side of the street, like in this neighborhood where I was like, okay, there's other people here, so I'll be all right. And I just fucking hyperventilated. I like had a panic attack.
Well,
Never had one before.
Well, yeah, but like, has anyone come after you thinking that it was you that did it because of the way that you drove out there?
Dude, that was like my first thought when I was like, shit, they were probably like, my car is marked.
They're like,
because I was like, that guy was just like here and he barreled ass out of there. But like, no, I was just like, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Like, I am not sticking around. Like, I don't care.
You're not a marked man. They don't like.
Dude, I don't know.
You see a fucking like a bunch of shots ring out.
Yeah.
Dudes drop, and then like just your car like a bat out of hell just dip
just
and running like
way,
5 red
people
lights.
Were, like, and there was like other people pulling up to the intersection. Yeah, I could have definitely. Yeah, I might. Yeah, it's not me.
Yeah,
I promise. But no, dude, like that really fucked me up, man. Like really, it really fucked me up because I stop and I'm in the car and I'm just like breathing heavy and just like trying to be like, did that really just fucking happen?
And then you called me and I didn't answer.
Yeah, no one answered. I called Kara 3 times in a row because like she never answers the phone when I call. She's like, I'm always just don't cry wolf. I cried wolf. All the time.
I know.
Because I always fuck around with her.
Always cry.
And she like wouldn't like hit me back, so I blew her up and then like texted her like crazy. And come to find out, she was like in a meeting. Like she was in a meeting, and she was like, I didn't even bring my phone into the thing because we were just in a meeting. And I was like, oh well, this is why you have a phone. Like,
well, you're lucky I'm still alive.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, and I was like, I talked to you first, and I was like, dude, I don't even know how to explain this to you. Like, this happened.
You texted me because I was in a meeting too.
Yeah, I called you, and then I was like, dude, no one cares. So I was like, dude, and oh, by the way, it was 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Beautiful day out too. It was fucking gorgeous out. I'll never forget that day. It was late April. It was like a beautiful 70-degree day.
Birds were singing.
Clear fucking like skies.
No cicadas.
Just
fucking
smell
everywhere.
Of fucking skunk ass weed because I'm in DC. Just like weed is everywhere out there.
There's a bunch of white guys.
No, no, it's just, dude. There's so many different types of people there. Like it's crazy. It's like I never.
I know.
DC is so diverse. It's crazy. Like I'd never really realized until I started working in there.
It's the nation's capital, man.
I know, it's just so crazy. It's just such a transient and like transplant city. Like it's because like no one, like the people that are born and raised in DC are like getting fucking kicked out of DC. Basically, they're running out because they are they're gentrifying everything in DC. It's totally different, and then like
real estate prices,
and it's
going
just like
up.
it's starting to become more and more like Baltimore, like how segregated Baltimore is.
Yeah.
It's like that's how bad DC is getting now, and it's just the violence is bad. And I didn't realize that after doing the research, like I did go on. I was like I started feeling really bad because I thought like I was like, oh my God, if those guys were shot. And I was there to like I could have helped. I was like I just left those dudes dead.
What are you gonna do? Like,
but
how are you gonna help?
That's what happened. I was like, I don't know, dude.
Someone call a doctor.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, is there a doctor in the house?
Yeah.
Like, and then someone just like carrying groceries is like, I fucking got ice cream today, and just got to ruin his ice cream and run over and save a life because it's like a Hippocratic oath or whatever.
Okay, yeah. Oh, what?
You know,
like an actual doctor.
Yeah,
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor. He's like, I bought ice cream at fucking Whole fucking Foods, and you're gonna make me save a life right now?
Hippocratic oath.
You gotta do it, dude.
But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so
dude,
it was nuts, dude. So like I felt so bad and I was starting to panic about that. So I kept like constantly looking up at the news like for gunshot, you know what I mean? I was just like Google searching. Finally found out nobody was hit. It was just like a drive-by like gang shooting, like kind of like just like, hey, you're on my turf, like just kind of be like, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, all right, dude, like holy shit, man. Like and ever since then, dude, like the other day I was just walking in between stops. And it's like beautiful. I'm in Georgetown. Okay, the nicest part of DC. It's like fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. And
somebody is like just what turns out to be someone just doing construction. It was just a hammer, but the way it was like the sound and like
you got residual
so
effects.
like I feel like I have PTSD from it.
It's
like
possible.
so it like fucked me up, man. I was like, dude, this is. And then I started thinking, I was like, what happens if I was shot? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, what would happen?
You
know what I mean?
You would have dipped the same. You would have been like, oh fuck, gotten in your car, whipped out like this.
Yeah, I would have bailed ass,
and then gone to the neighborhood and just bled out.
Yeah, I would have been like under a fucking like I don't know what to do. Under a tree, just being like, I'm fucking bleeding, dude.
I don't know what to do.
Everyone just thinks I'm on PCP because I'm in fucking DC. I'm on Sherm, just fucking wow. No. Oh yeah, but no. And then I was just like, well, I'm pumped that like I was like that just was like a wake up call, and I was like, dude, I just need to start taking care of myself more and just like, treating myself. I was like, because dude, I could have died. Like it could have actually died that day.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I didn't, so I'm fucking still lethal. Get at me, boys.
That's just nuts.
But
dude.
it was crazy, dude, and it like fucked me up. And so like I've been like kind of like, dude, I've been nervous to go out in like big crowds. That's
my biggest fear happened to you. My neuroses.
Like I'm nervous as fuck going into places.
I haven't been to a movie theater. I've been to movie theaters since the Colorado Aurora shooting. But every time I go, I can't concentrate on the movie. And I know it's like a 0.0000 whatever chance that would happen. But every time I'm in the movie theater, I'm just scanning the crowd the whole fucking time. And Lorenz is like, can you watch the movie? I'm like, I really can't, dude.
And you're like, no, I can't.
I just really can't, man.
Yeah. No, it's fucking crazy. So yeah, I've tried to go out. Like we went out and then last weekend, like we went to the wedding and, I married somebody too, by the way.
You're a reverend now.
Yeah, I got ordained.
I did too in 35 seconds.
Yeah, all you have to do is sign up for a spam email. Like you just get spammed with like all this cult shit. But yeah, dude, it's like I went out last weekend and tried to go to we were in Fells Point, and like it was just, dude, I've never seen Fells Point so crowded in my life. It was fucking bonkers.
Shit's opening, shit's
dude.
back.
It was nuts, dude. There's lines out the fucking door down the block just to get into certain just bars.
So I would never stand in line for a bar.
No, dude, no chance. I was like, dude, there's a liquor store. I was like, let's just get fucking drunk in the fucking square.
Yeah,
they don't. There's
no rules,
dude. There's no rules in Baltimore.
There's no rules.
They're not like patrolling.
No.
Everything's decriminalized. You can do anything you want in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's wild.
You can literally fucking smoke fucking dope. You can do H, whatever the hell you want, and they're not gonna they're not enforced. We can do prostitution. Like we can go out
pure
there and
hedonism.
Start slanging pangus.
It's finally here, baby.
Slanging this fucking tiny drum.
The roaring 20s are back.
We're all out here kissing and fucking banging and licking toes.
That's
and shit.
As soon as we got vaccinated, Lorenz was like, "We can kiss strangers," and I was like, "Technically,
yeah, we're swingers."
Yeah. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I was like, when if I go to Aruba? Oh yeah, so going back, I'm so bad at telling stories.
No, that's probably the best thing for you is to just dip out of America, go to a foreign island, and fucking lay out.
Dude, that's what's happening. So that's what I was telling you. Like I was like, I started thinking, I'm like, I gotta start like instead of just being like, oh, one day I'm gonna go somewhere tight, do something cool, like a cool trip. So Gary and I was just like, one day I was just like, we're doing it. So we just booked it.
You should have done that
day. We booked it
after you got shot.
I know, man, but
you went back to work.
Dude, I finished my day that day,
up.
dude, which is, I don't know.
That's what's wrong with millennials.
That's what's wrong.
You don't need to finish the goddamn day.
Dude.
Go home.
Yeah, dude, I finished the fucking work day.
Go home. Take 2 weeks off. Everyone's like, I work 90 hours a week. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You don't have to.
Right.
Jesus Christ, dude.
You're right, man. It's crazy, dude.
I'm
in the rat race.
There's no reason for it. Which Pabst Blue Ribbon. Shout out to us, Rat Race. I don't know if you've seen their new marketing campaign. It's all about rats, dude.
Rats?
Rats and Pabst.
Rats and Pabst.
Rapsed is tight. So once again, National Bohemian, you missed your shot. We're drinking 12 fluid ounces of the best beer from Milwaukee now.
Established, dude. This is let this be known, dude.
We're drinking established beer, man.
This is established. It's the blue fucking ribbon winner.
Jesus. So so that reminds me of when I was a young man.
Young boy.
I was delivering pizzas for Papa John's in Annapolis. And I was delivering pizza to a urgent care. And there's this shady character in the parking lot of the urgent care as I was bringing the za into the nurses that ordered it. And he was like, hey, man, just moved here from Amsterdam. Do you know where I could get, like, weed around here? Because, I mean, pizza delivery, weed,
like you guys,
10 years
you
ago.
definitely got a bunch of weed on you, don't you?
And I was just like, yeah, man, I don't have any on me, but, like, I know someone that here's my number. Hit me up. We'll figure it out. He was like, well, word, man, like, where do you live? I was like, Maga Vista. He was like, yeah, me too. I could have said fucking anywhere.
Yeah.
And this dude would have been like, yeah, me too. And I was just like, all right. So
you always get hustled, dude.
Bro, dude, this was 10 years ago and I'm still getting hustled.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we exchange numbers. I like dap him up, go deliver the pizza. This was like this fucking sketchy black dude.
Yeah.
He was definitely not from Amsterdam.
Dude, he might have been from he was probably drunk on some New Amsterdam vodka, dude. You never know.
Shout out to our sponsor. No, you don't have it. Anyways, give me a little
dude.
Oh, no, yeah.
It can't do it like now.
Okay, fine. Jesus.
You can't command somebody to just do that. It has to be funny.
Right. That's the truth. Okay. So exchange numbers with this dude. There's like I keep saying 4 weeks when I just need to say like 1 month.
Yeah.
So there's like a month-long process where I'm like hitting this dude up. I'm like, hey, man, like whenever you're ready. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm in Maga Vista. Like, where do you live? And he's just like, I'll go. Yeah. And I'm like, this dude doesn't live in Maga Vista.
He doesn't live
So my boy, John, and I get it wasn't even that much. It was like a quarter. Not like a quarter pound. It was like 7
grams.
Is that a quarter pound?
Yeah. That's just a quarter ounce.
Okay. No, it was a quarter ounce.
Yeah.
Which 10 years ago was like $150. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays it's like $5.
It's so cheap.
Excuse me.
Which is so tight.
So we get this quap. No, it's not even a quap. We get a quarter. We get 7.5 grams of weed.
2/8.
Sure. I'm not a baker. I don't know.
2/8 and a half.
Yeah, we get a quarter.
You get a fucking quarter.
And John's like, so where's this dude at? Like, I want to make some money. And we're making like maybe $40 off of this sale. You know what I mean?
You're going to go to hit Taco Bell hard as a motherfucker.
Oh, I always. So I text the dude. I'm like, yo, man, got this shit. Like, where do I meet you? And he was like,
around,
it was
Playboy.
like, it was like in Robinwood, which in Annapolis is like the worst place. The worst fucking place.
It's Amsterdam.
Basically.
Dude. Oh, yeah. I know, dude. I can't do it for myself.
Yeah, you can. You can do it for yourself and it'll be 10 times funnier. Like, that would be funnier than whatever you say prior to that. So we go, we drive to Robinwood. We pull up. This dude isn't the dude that I talked to in the parking lot.
Oh, dude.
And I was like, I was like, John, that's not the dude. And John was like, I don't give a fuck. We need the money. And I was like, okay. Dude gets in the back seat of John's Jetta. Immediately, John hands like the weed back to him. But as soon as the dude sits down, we hear, and I went numb, dude.
Yeah.
I probably felt not the feeling of being shot at, but the feeling of like a gun loading behind you. Well, like executioners. And I was just like, I was like, dude, like everything slowed down, pure tunnel vision. I was just like, zoom.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yo, you can just like take the shit, man. Like, it's fine. And the dude goes, "Yeah, this is how we do business around here." And I was like, "In Annapolis?" I was like, "Okay."
It's actually not a good business.
Yeah, but John like turned around and was like staring down the barrel of a fucking loaded ass fucking pistol, and I was like, just take it, dude. Just get the fuck out of the car. Like, fuck. Dude gets out of the car. John and I just fucking peel out of there. Like, just dipped, and we went to a Safeway parking lot. And we sat. We bought a pack. We had tried to quit smoking cigarettes. This is the same buddy that I drove around with trying to get addicted to cigarettes because we wanted to know what it was like to be addicted to something. So we had been like, all right, well, now we're addicted. Let's know what it feels like to quit something. And this is like a week into trying to quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And we bought a pack of Camel menthol lights. And
you a girl or something?
Yeah, dude. And we sat in the parking lot and smoked a shitload of those. And I was like, dude, did that happen? Like, we got robbed at gunpoint. What the fuck? Over like
a quarter.
Over nowadays in today's monetary value, like
it's like $80,
maybe.
Yeah.
Like at a dispensary, they have like they always advertise like $30 eighths, and I'm like, really? Was I getting that ripped off all the time?
Dude, all the time, dude. That's what I got so bummed about. I was like, dude, now I'm just like, yo, weed is so cheap. I was like, dude, I don't know what I would have done.
I don't think kids in high school will even smoke weed anymore. They're like, nah, it's just lame.
I think you're right, man.
I think I'm right, dude. Fucking Gen Z's sobriety is like the move, which I'm jealous of. That would be sick.
Well, they don't have like, they're not like, their parents are like
us,
like our age or like a little bit older, and they're just like, they were raised by the people that gave us participation trophies. Okay. So yeah, so basically, dude, yeah, like everyone's just like, yeah, life is kind of rad. Like my dad, likes the Spice Girls. Like, you know what I mean? Like everyone, it's all
my
good.
dad saw the Spice Girls.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. Like my dad, you know, like, and then like my dad's dad would be like, I'm never going to see Spice Girls. That's how he's all.
Whoa!
Yeah, he was like a
what the fuck
bird.
was that? Was that Louis Armstrong as Cookie Monster? Do that again.
I can't. I can't.
Do it again.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
I don't just turn it on, dude. It just comes out, dude. Just slides in.
Turn it on.
I don't know what happened.
Fucking do it.
I can't.
I want you to do it.
Keep saying that, and I'll come over to this goddamn drum set and stick this fucking
foot
so far. Dude, I'm wearing steel-toed shoes right now.
That's lame as shit.
Dude, well, I couldn't find my regular shoes, so I just put on my work shoes.
Dude, you're stuck back there until the end of the show. God damn it. You can't get out from back there.
I know, I'm trapped. I'm a fucking rat in a cage, dude. Like, dude, despite all my rage.
Did you? There was just a recent article about Billy Corgan, and the headline was like, in the 90s, photographers always put me in the back because I wasn't attractive enough. And I was like, no shit, dude.
Yeah,
like,
you
like vampire motherfucker.
You have
dude.
no hair on your body.
Yeah.
Like, I think you have alopecia.
He's the original albino alopecia boy.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking newt. Like a fucking
Nowadays, the dude, he's like, he's got like a couple extra chins.
And he's a thick pool.
Oh yeah, yeah. You haven't seen Billy Corgan?
He was smashing pumpkin pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I told you it's fucking tremendous, dude. The fucking dude. The tags, the fucking, I love it.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's sketchy. It's sketchy, dude.
Guns are fucking rad when you're the one shooting at a target.
Yeah, man, just shoot.
But when you're involved
in
the world with them, you're like, okay, dude. It's all good.
I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, dude, dude, you want me to like get you something? You can have whatever I got.
It's all fucking
like
good,
I don't feel
dude.
like dying right now.
Jeez,
I just want to go home and smoke some fucking weed. That's all I did. I have been getting so goddamn stoned. And just been like, shit, I gotta keep going. Yeah, because I didn't miss a beat. Like, I finished my workday. Like, I felt like I had to. Like, that's, like you're saying, it's fucking crazy. Like, you're American, you, like, feel like you have to finish your workday. Like,
I don't anymore.
I'm tied to a work, like, a time clock. I have to fucking do this.
That will only change if we change it by being like, hey, man, I just gotta dip.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be back tomorrow or, next week, but, I'm out.
It was fucked up because, like, I got home. And like I drove home, and like the drive home after that was like so daunting too, because I was just like, I have to drive home. Like, and I'm working in DC and I live in Baltimore. So they're relatively near each other. It's like it's like 50 miles away, like point to point, from my house to like where I go in DC. So like just that drive alone and the amount of traffic, like it can take me an hour and a half to 2 hours to get home.
Yeah,
so that was like the longest drive of my life.
Every like real estate advertisement that advertises like a house in Annapolis or Baltimore, it's like, 30 minutes to DC.
Yeah, like 30 minutes to Baltimore.
All of us that live
right
here,
smack dab in the middle. Like,
no.
Yeah, you can't. Maybe not gonna happen. No.
Maybe at 3 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah, any other time.
Yeah. Like that's why I leave so early too. Like I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and then get on the road, and I'm in DC like at my first stop by 6 a.m. just to kind of beat the traffic, at least going one way into DC. Like,
well, we've always said you're a company man.
I am, dude. I'm a salary boy, a salary man.
You do really well in Japan.
I know. I'd probably be like.
You would have killed yourself by now if you worked in Japan.
I would open so many hot dog stands in Japan. Because you know how there's like ramen spots everywhere in here? Like we would just take hot dogs.
Little misdirect.
To
I
Japan.
got you.
Just like some pickled relish and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, dude. But yeah, so like and then I like went home. And then I had like me and Karen talked, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm pretty fucked up. But I was like, but I'm cool. Like I didn't really talk much. I literally just sat down and rolled a giant joint, and I just like didn't really
smoke
talk,
weed about
and
this.
I was just like, I'm gonna get fucking ripped, and then we'll talk.
Yeah.
And then so I did. I got fucking zonked, but I had like a moment where I was just like, holy shit, dude. Like I was like, I don't know if I'm alright to go to work tomorrow, and I was like, Kara, do you think I was okay if I call out? And she was like, yeah, like, why ask? And I was like, I had like a guilty like feeling. I was like, oh no, man, I can't, like, no one's going to be there to cover or do my job. You know what I mean? I was like, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah, but you were covering someone else's shit.
I know. That's what I was feeling. Like, I was like, dude, I just felt like, I just didn't know what to do. So I finally was like, I had to like muster up the courage to like text my boss. And I'm email him. And just say, hey, man, like, you know, because I called him, too, and let him know what happened. And then I was like, hey, man, like, I don't know if I'm all right, man. I kind of need to take a day. Like, I really should take tomorrow off. And because it was like it happened on a Thursday. And then I was going to go to work Friday, obviously. And I was like, I think I need to take off work tomorrow. I was like, I don't feel, like, right. And I texted him that afternoon. I didn't hear from him until 5 o'clock the next morning. And he goes, hey, man. So I don't really have anybody to cover for you because you're covering somebody else's like week vacation. So like, I don't really have anybody else. And I was just like, I guess I'll be there.
I would have gone, and?
Yeah. So that's what I know. And I just was like, I guess I'll see you at work. And then he was like, I'll come out and work with you today. So he just came out with me and worked with me the whole day. And I was just like, this doesn't make me feel any better.
This makes me feel worse.
I was like, now I feel like I have to be like, you know.
Now I'm under a microscope.
Right. Now I'm like, yeah, dude, like I'm out here. I was like, I didn't do anything. I just got shot at. Like and then literally the next day, that day, like while he was out with me the whole day, it was the last stop. And he goes, hey, man, so something just opened up and you're getting another promotion. So I was like, tight.
Well, that's the
he's
way.
like, and then he's like, you're gonna get your own route, and I was like, oh, and in my head I was just thinking, I was like, oh, so all I have to do is get like shot at and show up to work the next day.
Yeah, that's America.
I get a promotion. So I got a promotion, but like it's not that tight because I'm still in DC.
You're like, it's the building next to that one.
Yeah, literally, like dude, it's but I'm in Bethesda and like Northwest DC, like Georgetown and like Adams Morgan. Like I have like accounts right next to Songbird. Yeah. Like really nice part of town, like it's just like, and it was just like he and then I'm in like Bethesda, like the richest area.
You're like, yeah,
these people have so much fucking money down here.
Oh yeah, well, DC is like the fucking Hunger Games, where the interior is literally like the interior city of the
Yeah.
Hunger Games, and then the farther it spreads out, there's like lotteries for food, and you're just like,
Yeah.
oh, Jesus, what the
Yeah.
fuck's going on here?
Yeah. So yeah, dude. So yeah, they gave me a promotion. So I was just
See,
like, I guess
you
this is what
botched.
happens.
You botch it by going straight to your boss. You should, or your manager, or whatever the hierarchy is. You
Yeah.
should have like hit up HR and be like, "This is what happened.
Yeah.
I'm taking some time."
Yeah.
And they would have been like,
Dude,
okay.
I haven't missed a beat since. And the last 2 weeks, like that Monday, I started my own route, which was like so much pressure.
This is a catch-22 because I'm like proud of you for getting a promotion,
no,
but at the same time, I'm also like, because now you have like more responsibility and more work, and yes, the money does fucking show for that, but it's built off the back of you literally almost dying in your work uniform.
I know, dude. That's what I told my boss too. I was like, I'm not dying in my Pepsi uniform. I was like, I'd be damned. I was like, I don't want to.
Well, yeah.
I'd be damned if I'm just like, or I would just get naked and be like, this dude died butt naked. On the
Shots start ringing. You're just like, I'm not dying in this fucking shirt.
Yeah, and I'm just like butt naked on the ground, like just fucking ass up in the air, just like,
God damn.
vulnerable as fuck. Yeah, man.
Well, anyways.
So
like,
yeah, that was the dagger, man. Like, so yeah, so like I've been off, dude. I have been off, like just been
rightfully
off
so,
balance.
man. But you know.
So I have been, and then like I said, I've been working like nonstop because like we're preparing for like summer, the 100 days of summer they call it, and then this week is Monday is Memorial Day, so that's a big summer holiday.
America sucks. You heard it here first on the fucking Heavy Riffs podcast.
Yeah,
America sucks.
yeah, it's not that tight.
I love it. Like I'm a fucking
Yeah,
I love freedom. But like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dude.
Like, can a boy live?
Yeah. So
can
that's what happened.
Can a dude not get shot at work and then like be expected to come in the next day?
Yeah, be like, you have to show up the next day.
Like the Pepsi, like the fucking the world's not gonna run out of anything that any of us do.
Yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
We found that out. We saw that with the pandemic.
Well, anything. Like, it's gonna be fine. If I can't make it in to make some dude's glasses that day, like, he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. He might walk into some walls and shit, but you know what? That sucks to be him, dude.
Have a backup pair.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Like,
or just have like a CNI dog.
Yeah, get a fucking dog, dude. They're fucking running around free in Baltimore City now.
Grab one,
Jesus.
Dude. They're called dingoes.
It's just like, fuck. Like, I mean, McDonald's now is like
charged for ketchup, dude.
Well, yeah, well, Jesus.
Don't get me started.
I stood in a line at Ann's Dairy Cream.
Dude, did you go?
Last night. I went last night. We stood in line for fucking an hour and a half.
I've been dreaming about that place.
It was fucking tremendous, but like, we got fries and I asked for ketchup, and the girl put 2 packets in.
Dude, this is that. I would like.
I was like, don't hoard the ketchup.
You guys are literally trying to get a bad Yelp review. Like, you're gonna give me 2 packets of ketchup with a bag full of
they're
fries.
so sick there, dude. Because
Dude, they're sweeties,
they don't
dude.
write anything down.
They just know what you want,
dude. You just, and people. I've seen it before. Where, so, let me think about this. What am I trying to say? You go into this fucking dive and you just start rattling off your order if you know what you're doing. It's like ordering a Philly cheesesteak in Philadelphia. Like, you don't botch the order, because if you do, they just tell you to get to the back of the line again. Fuck off. Dude, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
I know, you're closing your eyes and shit.
Because I'm fucking passionate about hot dogs.
I know, dude, I know.
So you go in, you wait an hour in line, you go in, they only allow like 8 people in at a time. It's fucking tiny. And if you don't know what you want, you're like, oh, I'll get the fucking footlong with like chili and mustard and onions. But if you know what you're doing, you're like, let me get 3 double footlongs with everything, small fry, 3 cherry cokes, a fucking... See, and if you do that and pause, they'll like get the fuck out. So, but I've seen it before where some dude will come in and be like, and let me get, and then like the girls behind the fucking counter are like working while you're ordering, And I can understand if you're like a noob and it's their first time there. You're like, is anyone paying attention to me? They're fucking like, I think it's been the same family that has run that place for 70 years.
Dude, yeah.
And their schooling within their family is a homeschool atmosphere where they're like, no, you keep making the dog. And like they teach their family how to take the order.
Job.
Yes. So, because they won't look at you while you're ordering, and you can just ramble off fucking like 50 things, and in 5 minutes you have your entire order, and no one repeats it back to you. They don't write anything down. They don't miss a fucking. So the move is to go there and try to stump them, and just like order a bunch of shit, and then at the end, like they ring it all up, and you're like, you forgot the fries, and you can see like the fucking pain take over. They're like, up, almost had it.
And then you'd be like, these are on the house, right? Because you
forgot about it.
So yeah,
I'm not paying for the price. No, but that place is tight. But I've seen like people have been like, "Are you gonna write this down?" And they're like, they fry them. They're like, "Sir, this is what I do. I don't fucking walk into your spot and fucking ask if you're writing shit down."
You writing this shit down, dude?
Yeah. You know.
Hey, you writing this shit down?
Hey, you writing this?
Dude, I don't know how to fucking read, dude. Are you kidding me? Dude, people are ridiculous, dude. And yeah, those kind of places are very like, it's very like nerve wracking to go in because like the whole time you have to be like,
you got to be on point.
You mess up, you're like, can I get a dog?
Fucking, I went with,
and they're like, you double dog, and I'm like, yeah. They have a triple dog now.
I know. Well, we weren't feeling triple doggish because that's like kind of gnarly.
That's kind of a lot of processing.
Yeah. But I went with Tucker, friend of the show. He was on Heavy Squalls. Tucker Hinkle, tremendous bass player. Him and I went with Lorenzo last night, and when we got up to the counter, he was like, "Dude, you order. Like, I don't know if I can." I can't handle the pressure, and I was like, I got it. Bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you got it. It's like the Seinfeld episode.
It's like walking
the
into
soup Nazi.
Yeah, 100%. Don't fuck it up.
Just be like, holy shit, dude. You have to be on point.
You have to.
You can't just walk in and be like, I don't really know. Can I get a minute?
Dude,
they're absolutely like,
because the line out the door in Pasadena.
Because like those guys, I can get like 6 orders in by the time you figure out what the fuck you want. And
exactly.
They're like, do you have any vegan options? And they're like, have you seen this? It's called Dairy Cream, dude. This is a creamery, dog. We use milk, like hot milk. Dude, Hot Milk? Is that a band name yet? Hot Milk?
I don't know.
I like that name, dude. Like hot ass milk. You know, have you ever had hot milk?
No. Well, yeah, dude, when I was a kid, I used to microwave milk because I thought that it would put me to sleep. Because
you watched Happy Gilmore?
No, I've never seen it. I'm not a fan of The Sandman.
Yeah, well, it's a classic. You gotta kind of.
I hate Adam Sandler movies, dude.
You ever seen Click?
No. Absolutely not.
Neither have I. Dude. I don't think anybody was like, that's the first Adam Sandler movie that someone says.
I've seen Little Nicky.
Like, oh, have you ever seen fucking Click?
Little Nicky's funny.
Little Nicky's tight. That's probably like one of the best movies he's ever made.
I like movies where they take you to hell. And like whatever version of hell, like I like destination movies,
like a destination wedding. Oh, PT Dubs, we're scouting it out. That's why we're going down to Aruba.
You tying the knot in Aruba?
No, dude, no. We're legitimately thinking about doing like an island wedding,
like Dobbins Island.
Like a destination wedding.
That's what I just.
No, I'm not going to fucking Dobbins Island, dude. That's where all those kids go to like masturbate in the woods.
You don't listen. You don't listen to words.
You said Dobbins Island.
I did say that, but prior to that, I said, "Oh, are you having a destination wedding?" And you go, "No, dude. We're going to Aruba to like scope out if we want to have like a destination wedding."
Yeah,
that's exactly what just happened.
Oh yeah, no. Well,
so I try to make a joke about Dobbins, and Jesus.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't. So here's what happens. Like a lot of times with my ADD. Is like sometimes like I just as soon as I'm done talking, I stop listening.
Oh, I know.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. We're like 22 episodes deep. I fucking know. We're over a year old.
I know, dude. I was thinking about that on the way here. I was like, how long have we? I've lost like all sense of time. I have no idea how long I've been living in. I was like, Kara, how long have you lived in this apartment? I was like, has it been more than a year yet? She's like, Kara, Justin, it's been like 3 years. I was like, okay.
Is that the longest place that you've lived at?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
since I was like 18. Yes.
Yeah, the apartment that Lorenza and I are currently in is the longest place that I've lived at since I've moved out.
That's what I was thinking about. Yeah, that's weird. A good point. Yeah, that's why I'm like, dude, is this how I live? Is this
well, we keep acquiring furniture, and I used to never acquire anything.
Yeah.
Because I always moved every 6 fucking months.
Right. That's the same thing when I'm telling Karen. She's like, that's what I always say.
When you find a dope spot, you're like,
I'm sticking it.
I'm just staying the course.
Yeah.
Until
dude, that's
I can
what
buy
said to
something.
Karen, dude. I was like, dude, you know that we're going to have to move that. You just bought this new furniture. And I'm like, that's something else we have to move when we move.
Yeah, but just enjoy not having to move because you guys aren't planning on it.
No, we're hanging, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You got a dope
hanging
little spot.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the spot, man. It's a cool spot, but like, we definitely want to get like a house. Like,
well,
we
fuck
yeah, buy a house, that's what.
No one's like, I want to live in a basement apartment
kind of,
forever.
Yeah, we're kind of like at that point where like the next move we make is in a house, like buy a house or something.
Save fucking like $10,000 and you can buy a house.
Dude,
easy as peasy.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like, that's Karen and I like we like booking the trip. I was like, this is just gonna give us a reason to like just save some money. I was like, just so because we only had to pay like a deposit.
Is it just the two you go?
Yeah,
that's fucking
sexy. It's real sexy, dude. I try to find out if there's any swinger clubs out there. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But I did do a lot of research about going there, and I didn't realize, dude, Aruba is literally like off the coast of Venezuela. I didn't realize it's like I could swim to Venezuela.
No, you couldn't.
I know. I can't swim from me to
off
you.
Where'd you say it was off the coast of?
Venezuela.
Yeah, and where are we?
I'm talking about from Aruba to damn Venezuela, dude. That's how close it is. It's like a gap.
Okay, so you can swim.
I'm not swimming from here to there.
Yeah,
dude, I would die in 15, like not even 15 minutes. Give it 10 minutes, I get a fucking Charlie horse and drown.
You just dive off like
I just
Sandy
get a Charlie horse
Point.
and be like, yeah, I'm dead.
You're like, yeah, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna actually. Who's got a towel? Because I'm bored. I'm done. I'm throwing in the towel. It just sucks, man. It just sucks to be me, dude. Sometimes. It sucks to be anybody. You know what I mean? Like, people have bad days. And
Life sucks. We didn't ask for this. Been having a bunch of
bad days. It's just crazy.
We didn't ask for this. I think having a child, like having a kid, is one of the most torturous things that you could do. It's one of the most fucked up things you could do. Mom and Dad, I love you, but fuck you.
Yeah. Dude, I
gotta like do shit. I want to grab one more beer.
Yeah, that's what I need.
You want a beer?
Yeah.
So we'll slam a beer and then we'll jam?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I want to throw up in my steel-toed shoes. I'm pissed off that I have steel toes on, dude.
Why did you change your shoes?
Dude, because I couldn't find my Vans, and they're probably right in front of my face. It just didn't feel like, just didn't put the effort out there. You know what I'm saying? I was just parking lot chilling. But yeah, man. What kind of business you been getting into? Oh, I invested in coins.
Like physical coins.
Yes.
Like old pennies.
Buffalo nickels. What, dude?
What the fuck's that?
You never seen a buffalo nickel? They're like the old school nicks. Dude, they're old as fuck, dude. They're like, it's like it was before they did the on the what's on the back of the nickel, man? Is that the Jefferson Memorial, Lincoln Memorial? I think it's the Lincoln because it's number 5.
Sure.
It's not sense. I don't know. That's just how my brain works.
That's the penny, I'm pretty sure, man. No, man, I've been in.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. It's the capital. No, what's on the back of a fucking nickel, dude? Who knows? Who knows, dude? It's all.
The front is definitely Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Not Abraham Lincoln.
No.
Did you say it? I don't know.
On the back of it, it's like a house. It's like someone's house. I think, is it the Capitol?
I don't know.
Who is calling these? Is it are nickels real?
No.
So, anyways, I invested in cryptocurrency.
What'd you buy? You buy diarrhea coin?
No.
Shit coin?
No.
Moon coin?
No.
Safecoin?
No.
Shiba Inu coin.
No, I got like this thing called Stellar Lumens. And
I've got it for free. You answer the questions?
Yeah, but I also invested in it. I just put $50 into it, and it like made me like.
Who told you to buy $50 of Stellar Lumens? Because they give them away for free if you answer questions about it on Coinbase.
Yeah, it was. You only get 10. You get like 10 of them. Like I think it was
for
like,
every set of questions. You can just keep answering the questions.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I just did that.
Nice.
And then I put like $50 on it,
Nice.
and it literally just. I have like it just. And then I also invested in like a couple other ones, like random ones.
Do you have Coinbase?
Yeah.
Did you use the link that I sent you so we both get $10 of free Bitcoin?
No, because I already had Coinbase.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. I had Ethereum.
Nice. I lost $5,000 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Ethereum. I didn't realize I had like $300 in Ethereum.
Nice.
But
yeah,
that was like
because when
I forgot. Because I deleted the app because I was like checking
but that's the move.
all the time.
That's the move.
And I'm just like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like that's the only. I don't go on Facebook or Instagram. I just make sure that I'm losing money somewhere. I'm like, I hope I'm losing some money today.
Bro, I held on to all my GameStop and all my AMC from months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Pff, bro, I wake up this morning and I was like, oh, like I was tight.
What happened?
Oh, it's through the roof.
What?
Yeah, I bought 50 shares of AMC at $8 a pop, and like at lunchtime today, it was at $37 a share. That's fucking tight. That's fucking tight. It's like $4,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, from like a $700 investment. Someone do the math. It's definitely not right, but yeah, the move. Just buy something, hold it, forget about it, check it like
That's what
8 months later.
I bought Ethereum back like before it was like a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. I think it was only a couple $100 or something back then. I think it was only like
It's probably like
$300 or something back then when I
and
bought
now it's
it.
$2,500.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, like $300. Like I just was like, where the fuck did this money? I totally forgot because I re-downloaded because I was like listening and I've been like
paying
watching
attention,
people, like paying attention, like
worrying about your future.
Joel said something at like
I need
Mother's Day and was
money.
like, dude, I made like he's like, I made so much money with Dogecoin. I was like, no, you didn't, Joel.
You made like
I was like, you might have made $10.
Yeah.
I was like, you probably made $10.
Tight.
And I was like, you didn't win shit, dude. Otherwise, that boat would
You didn't win. Like it is gambling, man. I mean, it's a big casino. But yeah,
gambling, dude, I'm trying to get that $40,000.
Well, the crypto market took a huge shit about 2 weeks ago.
I know. I had money in it, and I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, it was doing so good.
Oh yeah, well
It was
that's
growing.
and it's gonna do better. It's gonna like fire back up. But like I checked, and my entire crypto portfolio was down like $5,000, which in 2 days for a boy with not a lot of money, like losing $5,000 in 2 days, you're kind of like, oh. But the move, like you don't lose anything unless you sell. And you don't gain anything unless you sell. So I'm bitching about this $5,000 at Tsunami the other night to my boy Jake, who's like a crypto fucking genius. And he was like, oh, you're going to complain about $5,000, dude? He was like, my portfolio, I lost $50,000. And I was like, okay. Jesus Christ.
Dude, people.
Could you imagine
I just
losing
hate how
50
everyone has to
grand?
like want, is like, oh,
Well, no, it wasn't one
and
enough.
It's just like, no, it always seems that way though.
It seems that way when you don't have any money.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, cool, you got $50,000 in it. Like, dude, I'm glad you fucking like you nailed it. Like, I was like, yeah, I put like $50 down, dude. Like, I feel like I was like,
I'll put more
killing it.
down. Don't be a bitch.
Dude, I was just curious. I'm dipping my toes in the
You're
water.
out here getting shot at. Put all your money down.
Yeah, who's gonna get it?
Put me in your will.
Put you in the will. All right, I'll give you 5,500 Dogecoin.
It's like
$18.
It's like $500.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
I'm gonna but
What's
like I'm gonna ask for like you're gonna have to pay for something then. Like you have to buy me something tight with that and throw it in my coffin.
I'll buy you $5,500 of 5,500 Doge coins worth of Camel Lights.
Camel Lights.
That's what you smoke.
I know, man. I gotta chill on fucking smoking.
Stop smoking, dude. You're the only dude I know that's like like you'll quit smoking, and then like a couple months later, you're like, I'm thinking about getting back into smoking. I'm like,
I know, dude, I miss it.
That?
Dude, it's so
You miss
funny.
it. What? It's been an hour since you had a cigarette. You miss it
Yeah. Like, that's all I think
right
about
now.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I
You
just
need
wanna
a cigarette.
buy one.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to the Heavy Riffs. No, yeah, we're good. We'll jam.
All right.
We'll smoke you'll smoke a cigarette, and then we'll jam. Thanks for tuning in to the Heavy Riffs podcast.
I'll kiss you on the mouth.
Best
don't know which
podcast on
camera
the
I'm on.
internet. We need to stop taking breaks because one of us ends up almost dying every
Yeah.
time, and then like I'm scared that the longer the break is, one of us actually will perish and be released from this miserable, painful human existence.
Hopefully someone knows a good taxidermist. It'd be kind of tight if one of us was just like...
That's the only way I'm gonna keep
just, like,
doing the
Weekend at Bernie's,
podcast.
just some
Or
dude
like
you're just talking to like nobody. You're just like, and another thing. And you're like,
It's a stuffed
I'm so
version
tired
of
you
us.
talking about me like that. And you're
Yeah.
like, nobody's talking about it. One man show, dude.
Mountain Wolf's got a new CD, Quarantine Sessions.
I know, I'm sorry, man. It's like a sick plug. Tell him about the botch. Who mixed it? Mr. Barcode Man.
Mixed by Kit Whitaker. You heard it here first. The fucking shitty company put the barcode right over it. Quarantine Sessions. It's out now. Well, thanks for shitting on my promo.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, man. Heavy Riffs, best podcast on the internet. I'm Tyler Valiant. That's Justin Miller. We're fucking the boys. We fuck.
We
the
do a
boys.
lot of things that are not cool with a lot of people. Like,
hump.
let's go hump. You ever, dude? Have you ever humped? Isn't it like that's the weirdest word to say is hump? Imagine.
I've been saying that at the end of it. I've been like tagging every video now with because after like
You
one time
do
you did
so
it.
much trolling on the internet, dude. I see all your comments on all those random posts, like on like the yard sale.
I kill it.
I know, it's fucking hilarious,
It's
dude. You just go in and bomb in there, dude. You just go in and bomb. I'm just like, Jesus. And you hit people hard as fuck, too, right off the bat. I'm like, God damn. I was like, Tyler, you're such a dick on the internet, man. But it's
really
so funny.
fun.
I was like, no wonder people, like, you're going to make a lot of enemies that way. Dude, you catch more flies with honey than
I
vinegar.
make enemies with like racist assholes. Good. Bring
Dude,
it on.
No, I'm not saying no. It's just so funny. I just go on to the next thing. Like I like hate comment. I hate when I post shit and people comment on my stuff because then I feel obligated. I was like, oh yeah,
hate
it is tight,
comments.
isn't it? Like, what are you supposed to say? Like, what am I supposed to say to that? Like, I don't want to reply.
You say, hey, thank you very much.
Love you.
Much
Do
appreciated.
you say you love?
Yeah,
do you
all
say
the time.
love you?
Yeah.
Like at the end of like every reply.
Yeah.
To anybody,
Let,
dudes and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, you gotta kiss your dude. You gotta kiss your boys on the mouth. You know what I mean? You gotta. It's COVID's over now. Apparently, you can kiss your boys on the mouth. Go out there and kiss your best boy on the mouth. Don't do that, man, because you're gonna get fucking cooties.
Kiss whoever you want to, as long as there's consent. We're gonna take a break and
After these
brief messages.
Do you like? All right, I gotta go smoke a cigarette because like.
playing that kick drum with these fucking weights on my feet.
It's gonna be better than next one.
That's it.
It's called training.
Trains.
Heavy Riffs live.
That was so fucking good.
Really fast. Fucking good. Heavy Riffs live. Every one Heavy Riffs. Every city. Give us the $1,000.
Give us some free fucking yeah, just give us like some warm milk and a candy and everything.
Don't shoot.
Yeah. So
There you go.
the boys are cracking out. I'm sweating my ass off.
Heavy Riffs is jam-packed. Fucking hot, man. This is really, really good. That's sick.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. I got a burn for that one. I also need to pull in. Look at me, dude. Look at me.
You were playing out your demons, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's the best thing to come with. Seriously, I really like to feel good.
I don't find any more joy than just doing that.
Dude, that's all I want to do.